Hello everybody and welcome back to another GeoGuessr tips video. This time I am going to be doing South America. There aren't as many countries, there aren't like a lot of countries to cover in this. So that means I can go more extensively into some clues and hope you enjoy. And hope you gain some tips from this. And so we're going to be starting with Argentina, and then we'll just go around and work our way up to Colombia. And let me know if there's any other tips you know about these countries that you would like to share. And let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so we have 3 locations for Argentina here that I'd like to share. So first thing in Argentina so basically you'll have a black car in Argentina. The only countries that have that in South America are Argentina, Uruguay and Peru. Sun in Argentina will normally be in the north. So if the sun's in the north and you think you're in South America, it's probably, it could be Argentina. Because that suggests that we're in the southern hemisphere. We have the black car, and then we also have these license plates. They will all look white with a black dot in the middle. They're only found in Argentina, and they're actually quite unique. If you see those, you'll be in Argentina. This is just a suburb of Buenos Aires, but if we go here and we have more of the countryside Argentina, it's just kind of fields, not too dry, but a bit dry. And then you can also get these poles in Argentina, the 2 poles together, a bit like a ladder. And and then sun in the north again. And the double yellow lines in the middle as well with the black car. And then here's another Argentina. We have the black car again, and you get a lot in the southern part of Argentina, pretty far south. You'll get a lot of this kind of volcanic, dry landscape, a lot of grey plants, a lot of these long straight roads. They tend to be found a lot in southern Argentina. And okay, so now we will move on to Uruguay. So Uruguay, I think, is one of the most unique and distinctive countries in GeoGuessr. Like, if I saw Uruguay, I think I'd be able to guess it, like, straight away. I don't know why, but I feel like there's such a unique feel to it. So, black car once again, and then you can get these road lines in Argentina, but then if in Argentina you'd have these road lines, and then they would eventually go into, like, double yellow, but in Uruguay they would go into double yellow with the white in the middle. So there'd be another yellow line here. That's only found in Uruguay. Also the white painted wooden poles for signs is you will find that normally in Uruguay. Here we have the eucalyptus trees as well, suggesting we're in the southern hemisphere, sun in the north, and then I feel like it's really distinctive, the landscape. It's just kind of rolling hills, and then you'll just have these random, like, I have explained this before in other videos, but you'll have like fields with cows and horses, and then just random like crops of trees. I feel like it's a very distinctive landscape. That you've just have different trees, like there's no specific forest, like there's just small bits of trees everywhere. That is Uruguay, and for me this is one of the easier ones for South America. So now we will move on to Chile. And Chile, like Argentina, I'm going to have more than one location, just because there's so many different areas. So this is kind of the Valparaiso, Santiago area, and this is a very kind of temperate Southern European Mediterranean feel. In Chile you will have a white car, and you'll have a bit of black on it, which is similar. You'll find this one also in the Philippines, but kind of a silverish white car with the black bit. And double white lines, which you only really you don't really find anywhere else in South America. You do get it in a lot in Australia, but obviously that's not in South America. Once again, we have the eucalyptus trees, and it's just a very like temperate feel. This is only one part of Chile, but with this car, you should be able to guess it, and then just the landscape. It's hard to believe that this is the same country, but this is very far north Chile. Once again, the white road lines, not double yellow, but not double white, but just the white dotted line. And then this is also a very unique landscape, just really, really, really dry, with some hills. The soil isn't too dark, it's quite light actually, but just a very, very distinctive landscape, very arid and dry and rural. So this is another distinctive area for Chile. And then also we have like southern part, like the Patagonia-ish area. It's very again it's quite different. It feels quite more cold and like with the mountains, and we also have a white car here as well, but it just feels definitely a bit colder, and it is a bit greener, I would say, but not like, it's hard to explain, but yeah, we have the mountains here as well, the white car, and just feels a bit colder. And so that is Chile. We'll move on now to Bolivia. Bolivia also has a white car, that you just get a white car in Bolivia, that's it. And we're in La Paz here, and in La Paz you have these very, very distinctive red brick buildings. A lot of the architecture here is red brick, so if you see these with the white car, you're more than likely to be in Brazil. Bolivia. Very, very distinctive kind of architecture here. But yeah, this is in La Paz, and so Bolivia, just one location for this one, but very distinctive architecture here. So now we'll move on to Peru. Peru also uses a white car sometimes, but it mostly uses a black car like Argentina and Uruguay. It will have some agricultural parts, normally closer to the sea, with kind of dry mountains. And then this is one of the Peruvian bollards with the yellow and the white. And then one of the most important clues is all of the signs will be white and black striped, which you do get in a lot of countries, but Peru, with the landscape, one of the best clues for Peru. If you see this landscape in the black car, and then you'll have this as well. It is mostly on like a square wooden pole, but this one is a circular like metal one, which you will also find sometimes. But yeah, Peru is one of the easier countries with the black car and the pole as well. Now we move on to Bolivia. I actually forgot to mention for Argentina, it has Gen 4 coverage, so the newest coverage. Only two countries in South America have that. That is Argentina and Brazil. Here we have the Gen 4 here, and this is actually some really, really nice Gen 4. One of the nicest Gen 4s, like Gen 4 locations I've ever seen. Like, Gen 4 is like, yeah, really, really nice. So this is Brazil. Gen 4, as I said, very, very red soil. Double yellow again, and the license plates will be a bit longer. They'll be white and like not as long as European plates, but not like short, not like as short as like Argentina. But yeah, typical Brazil location here. We have palm trees. We also have the eucalyptus as well, and then also you will have the signs will have a black back, so that's good to know. And obviously Portuguese, all the other countries with Google Street View in South America will use Spanish, but with the Portuguese here, very typical Brazil location, and it is also one of like the easier ones to guess. Pretty easy clues. So now we will move on to Ecuador, which is definitely one of the hardest, if not the hardest, GeoGuessr country in South America. Without many clues, it can be very hard. You can get it mixed up with Colombia, maybe Peru, or mountainous Brazil. But we have some Ecuador bollards here. We have the really short ones with the red, but sometimes you can have like two of these on top of each other, kind of like it's two red parts, if you know what I mean. But the Ecuador bollards can really vary. We have a single solid white line here, and then it kind of splits up as well. But very tropical, mostly mountainous landscape. But if you see these bollards, you will be in Ecuador. It can be hard, but if you have the right clues, like with the landscape and the bollards, you should be able to guess Ecuador. And then finally we move on to Colombia. Colombia is similar to Ecuador, but on the back of the signs, you'll have what we call the Colombian cross. So there'll be a cross on the back of them. We have it on this sign here as well, all of the signs. Very, very good glue for Colombia. This is more the flatter parts, but up north you can have a lot of dry parts and then mountainous parts as well. So yeah, Colombia is one of the easier ones to guess. So yeah, that was it. That was more of a shorter video, not like an in-depth review, but more like just a few clues that should help you. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you did gain some tips. And as I said before, let me know if there's any other tips that that you know. But yeah, that was a shorter video, but hopefully I didn't want to spend like too long explaining and then it would get a bit boring. But yeah, there's some quick easy tips to guess in South America on GeoGuessr and the specific countries here. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, hope you gained some tips, and yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Many more tips videos to come, like Asia and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see everyone soon. Bye bye.